welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port. It's Barnes. It's Tony on the other side of the glass.
My guy.
It's Michael and Renee from the couch. And it might be one of the best banana breads I've ever had.
Wow, dude, the best?
Yes.
We got to tell Manny and Mrs. Manny.
Unequivocally. Shout out, boss.
Marianne Santiago.
Yes.
Manny's wife.
Excellent job in that coffee cake from yesterday. Renee's aunt, right?
Aunt May.
Aunt
Maria.
Oh, Aunt Maria.
The crumb
Excellent
cake,
job.
baby. So good.
The look she
Crumb
just gave me,
cake
folks.
or banana bread, Tony?
Crumb cake all day with your coffee on the side of it, too. Unequivocally, dude. It's moist. It's crummy. It's delicious, dude. The powdered sugar on it.
Unbelievable. I mean, we could just go desserts all day.
Literally,
honestly.
dude. All day.
My favorite thing is the Napoleon. Is that what it's called?
Like Napoleon's, dude, yeah?
It looks like a slice of cake. Like it. Is that?
Yeah.
Am I saying it the right way?
Let me look up a picture of it. Let's see, dude.
Yeah, because we need to get this down. Because I swear, it's just so. It's like with the flaky top.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, dude.
Dude, how insane is that?
Oh, that is so good.
Like, you literally could just keep going.
And there's a bakery by me that makes a Napoleon cake, an actual large. It's so good. I brought it up, actually. That was one that Matt ate in like 20 minutes.
Oh,
remember that,
Bakery
Mike?
in Staten Island, or
Yeah,
Oh,
Alfonso's Bakery. Big shout out. Oh, line out the door. The bread. Oh, the bread.
Oh, we could just keep going on.
Italian bread, dude.
But so much to talk about, Tony. But let's start.
Where we started?
We had the national championship game last night. And
National champion.
You hit it right on the head. Maybe a little luck here.
Yeah. A little luck.
North Carolina led Kansas 40-25 at halftime, so really was in control, and then just a complete onslaught by Kansas in the second half, outscoring the Tar Heels 47-29. As Matthew says, Frankie Coffee Cakes. Coffee.
Oh, yes, Brian.
Yes,
he
Brian.
goes, dude, that cake, that place.
So I mean, just what a comeback though for Kansas here. Really just dominated the second half, and it was just one of those things. I mean, you just see it. It's the same theme when you have a big comeback every time. The team that's rallying, they don't miss any shots. They every single down the floor, and ones, 3-pointers, like nothing. Everything goes in, and then on the other side of things, the other team starts to press. They turn it over. They shoot bad 3-pointers. As North Carolina last night, 5 for 23 from 3-point range, 21.7%. That's just not going to get the job done. And I think finally Caleb Love ran out of gas. 5 of 24 from the field yesterday for 13 points. And that was all she wrote for the North Carolina Tar Heels.
What do you think about the big man for Kansas getting player of the year? I mean,
Abaji. I mean, he had 12 points last night. Player of the tournament. I mean, that's crazy, no?
Yeah, it's like, what the heck? And then the reporter, what'd you think about the reporter's first question to the coach? Who is he? Is he the greatest player in Kansas history? Do you know? do you know who's been to Kansas for basketball?
Chamberlain?
Exactly. You start with him, Joel.
Yeah.
I forgot the dude that got drafted number 1 overall, Danny something.
Danny Manning?
Yeah. Or no.
Yeah.
From
Danny Manning from Kansas.
Yeah. Yep.
And then also, I mean, I hate him, but Paul Pierce, I mean, obviously,
Paul
carved
Pierce,
out a decent career, of course. But neronevertheless, I mean, it was just big too for Bill Self. All these years at Kansas, making the tournament every year. There's been one since he took over for Roy Williams back in 2004. To get that second title, I thought was big. And, it's disappointing for North Carolina. But the thing is, with a first-year head coach, and Matthew says Kirk Heinrich, that's one I forgot about. With a first-year head coach, I think getting to this point, I mean, you really got to give it to the Tar Heels. And I think Hubert Davis, he learned under the wings of Roy Williams for enough time here where he's ready to go. He's going to keep coming. And, just a job well done by them to make this run. There was at one point a couple weeks before the tournament, we weren't even sure if they were going to get in. And then they make it to the national championship game. Tony, what were your thoughts?
Dude, I thought it was one hell of a great game, honestly. I was watching, we talked about no, Michael, you thought it was a snooze fest?
You fell asleep, you said.
Yeah, yes. I was about to say that. Thank you, Michael. Barnes and I were talking about late game, halftime. Oh, dude,
yeah, it is tough. They need to fix
I know. They really do. I couldn't stand for it, but that first half, dude, there were good blocks. There were some exchanging of threes. It was all. I feel like the first 5 minutes when Kansas was leading like 9-0. I feel like the play was just so sporadic.
Yeah,
dude. Like it was so sloppy. Like they were kind of obviously maybe a little nervous, right? But I think it made for some great basketball, dude. Obviously, the outcome. I mean, I guess maybe you can call it luck, Brian, but
a little bit of luck. What type of job do you think Nance and Raftery and Hill did on the broadcast? I mean, do you like that team of broadcasters?
Yeah, I think they did a good job. I mean, they're pretty I feel like there's not many two gimmicks. I guess they're pretty just straight up, just good announcers, like your basic announcers. I feel right.
You think Nance is a little full of himself at this point?
I feel like most announcers are. He's not as bad as some other announcers.
Yeah. No, it's funny though because you don't think of him as a basketball guy. Like he just strictly does the tournament, doesn't do really any games during the year. But you think of his voice in big moments, making calls. So yeah, I mean, and Raftery, I mean, he's a legend, honestly.
Oh yeah.
So it's nice to have him in there, but that's it. That's all we have for college basketball. And hopefully, finally, next season we can get some type of return to dominance for those Connecticut Huskies.
What do you think the odds are?
Very disappointing. I mean, I think at this point, I would say though,
we got to a national title. We did overachieve this season with Bobby Hurley. No one expected them to be that good.
Yeah,
and then. I didn't see St. John's anywhere in the tournament or anything for both sides.
Yeah.
Or anything from New York and that for that matter.
Yeah, right. About St. John's, Richard.
Dude.
What'd you say?
Too busy focused on professional sports.
And Syracuse, I believe, didn't qualify for the tournament.
Oh, Syracuse has been ass for a while, I feel. Huh?
Kinda.
I mean, kinda.
The tournament's always something, but that's all she wrote for now regarding that. And then obviously we are now 2 days away from the start of the Masters. Augusta National Tiger. He did have his press conference today where he said, as of now, he's planning to play, and he believes deep down that he's capable of winning the Masters. And that's something that we have not heard Tiger say really since his whole
accident. Said that?
Yeah.
Dude, can we later
side by side?
Yes.
With Michael.
Yes.
We got it, dude.
Absolutely have to do it.
We have to.
But it's just, and of course, I'm sure some of the people around him want to hype him up, but you hear a lot of people saying he's completely back. He looks so good out on the range. So, I mean, it's just great news for the golf community.
They're going to test him.
Yeah. Ooh.
They're going to test
him. Come
him.
on, dude.
We went over the whole ratings deal. They are not going anywhere near
True.
testing him.
You're so right. You're so right.
That.
Say it again.
I mean, I just said it.
No, Barnes.
Yeah, wait, one more time, dude.
Say it again,
so I'm just so pumped for that. We'll have the par 3 contest tomorrow. We'll have to make some picks at that point.
We should go to the driving range.
Tonight, by the way.
We should go to the driving range and film us hitting the ball and make our picks there.
That would be crazy. Wow.
I'm down.
We'll have to talk to our producer about it.
All right, cool. We'll talk to him after this.
Oh yeah, sounds good, dude.
So yeah, really looking forward to the Masters. Obviously, kind of always really starts the major
Dan
season
Hurley,
for
Michael.
golf. Yes, it is Dan Hurley. And it's kind of interesting. I mean, Dan Hurley. I think the pedigree, the father, the brother. I mean, it's like good basketball family, but it's like kind of this is a big year. I mean,
this
they
coming
go
up
7-25. I mean, he's gonna get fired.
Yeah.
They have to, and they can't get knocked out in the first round again. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
They're going to start growing restless over there. So
I'm loving this shot of you, Barnes. I got to say, you look stoic, buddy.
I mean, it's a little rich for my taste, but
oh, really?
I think you look amazing.
Excellent camera quality. I'm just saying, I look like a tomato. I don't know what it is.
Oh no, that's just that.
Oh, is that the screen?
It's the screen.
It's just a screen, Barnes.
Yeah,
it's 720.
I thought it was my complexion.
No. You look great.
All right.
It's the banana bread, dude.
Yeah, there's something in it. You're seeing things.
So, we did have a couple MLB moves today. One that I mentioned to Tony quickly before the show. My guy, Dylan Betances.
How heartbroken are you?
The Dodgers on a minor league deal. And I just don't get it for the Yankees. A minor league deal. It's not like this was a money situation. A minor league deal. He's going to be teammates with Tommy Kahnle over there in Los Angeles. And you're telling me, Tony, you can't see at the end of the year, Betances, 60 innings, 90 strikeouts, 15 saves.
Absolutely, dude. Yes, absolutely. It's going to happen. I mean, good for them, honestly.
Yeah,
him up.
Of course. Oh, he's always good for them. Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah.
Why can't you be on our side for once?
I mean,
well, they're not doing anything, Michael.
LA Dodgers side.
I mean, the one thing is,
if anything, that hurts the Mets, buddy.
The one thing I'm going to say though is why
can't you be on your own side?
Even though he's not,
it's a good decision.
Even though he's not going to be on the Yankees, I mean, I will always root for him. And I said, he was my favorite Yankee for about 5 or 6 seasons,
which is ridiculous.
Because I mean, the stuff he had, unbelievable, 100-mile-an-hour fastball, that power curve. Really thought he got gypped out on being a closer. Obviously, comes in at the tail end of Mariano, and then they had Robertson and Chapman, and there just wasn't a spot for him to close. So best wishes to Dylan out in Los Angeles. And then a trade that surprised me a ton, the Tigers acquiring Austin Meadows from the Rays in exchange for Isaac Paredes and a competitive balance pick. As Matthew says, Dylan, get over here. What are your thoughts about the Tigers making a move for Meadows?
I would say great move by the Tigers. Who's Isaac, dude?
Some type of prospect. I'm not.
Is he good?
Familiar with him. Who would know this? Kenny Rosenthal.
Kenny Rosenthal would probably. Oh, he's on it, dude. He's probably been on it. But I mean, dude. Meadows was great. I feel, and for the Tigers picking him up, and they have Correa now as well, right?
So it's Riley Green injured, so that's kind of why they made the move, I guess.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, I thought Meadows was great, and I think last year struggled against lefties, but he still hit 24 home runs. And just to give you an update here, Paredes, 23 years old, from Mexico, and he's played in 57 games and hit 215 so far in the major leagues. And if we just do a quick minor league look here, just to see if anything crazy in terms of production. Last season, 260, 12 homers, 44 RBIs. So kind of seems like a middling prospect. And I'm just curious too, in terms of, I know Meadows, I think, has 2 years left on his deal. Let's just see here. But I always thought too, Meadows was kind of a thorn in the side of the Yankees. So definitely happy to see him go to Detroit.
Oh yeah.
And you look at Meadows, so he's 26 going on 27. Last year hit 234, 27 home runs, 106 ribbies. And if you go, if you really dive into the split stats here, just take a look, righty lefty. It might not be pretty. Let's just say that. Let's see. So career 2021. All right. So last year, Austin Meadows against left-handed pitching, 198, 3 home runs, 25 RBIs, slugging 293. Against righties, though, 251, 24 home runs, slugging 536. So I guess that kind of must have played into it. But I still think, a competitive balance pick. So what's that, like a second-round pick? Like, I feel like this is a terrible move for the Rays, no? Just to maybe get some salary off the books?
I guess maybe that must be it, because I feel like they're not really getting much for Meadows, which I don't know. I mean, it is kind of surprising to me. I guess maybe they didn't really, like you said, they want to get some money on the books here for getting rid of Meadows. And I guess it'll work for them. And when you think of the rest of their team, I guess they're not really losing much.
Wait, what do you mean?
The rest of the Rays team.
You're saying because the Rays are still really good?
Yeah.
Well, offensively, Tony, though. Wander Franco, I think will be
that would be a good game to go to.
Yankees.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
That would be dope, dude.
In the Trop.
No.
I've been in the Trop, though.
I don't want to go there.
No,
I would like to go.
It's all about Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, come on.
Of course, dude. You think I don't want to go to Yankee Stadium or Rays Stadium? Absolutely.
Have you ever been to a Rays game?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
In the Trop.
In the Trop.
But what about at Yankee Stadium?
at Yankee Stadium against the Rays.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you think about me, if you think about the old stadium, I mean, I must have been to 80
All right, but
games
what now? It's more of a rivalry now.
Right.
What would you say is like Tony can answer this too because baseball. I don't know. What's a good time to go?
I mean, really,
when you think it's hot between them, the rivalry.
I think the rivalry is always hot. It's honestly more about us enjoying it and not being too cold. So I think anytime really beginning of May, rest of the season, maybe watch the weather in August and July because sometimes it can be 100 degrees, especially if you go a day game.
So you're saying May or June?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
that'd be good. Or start at night.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ooh,
cool,
a night game.
Night game.
So yeah, I think it's definitely a big move for the Tigers. But what I was saying though, Tony. So Wander Franco,
right,
and then Randy Arozarena,
mm-hmm.
And then like what else?
I mean, I guess they have G-Man. No.
I mean, he's average.
Killmeyer
average at best. Kiermaier.
Come on, he's had some
killing your team batting average.
He's had some big hits though.
Dude,
he's
against the Yankees, he's come up clutch.
Yeah, against the Yankees, but that's pretty important,
fast,
dude.
But dude, they would do anything to unload him. I have to. This is just bothering me. I have to look up the Tampa Bay Rays roster because I feel like there's somebody we're missing.
Yeah, there definitely is. Who's their catcher? I feel like their catcher is pretty decent.
Mike Zunino hit like 30 something home runs.
Zunino, there we go, dude.
But he hits like
I know, few and far between.
Let's see what we got in terms of the roster. Dude.
Kiermaier,
just not easy access.
Rosarina. Oh, Brett Phillips, dude.
Phillips is trash.
Nah,
he can't hit,
dude.
He can't hit.
Oh, Brendan. Oh, don't they have both Lows, right?
The Lows are terrible. Wallace, I guess, is okay. Taylor Wallace.
Yeah.
I feel like they're more of a pitching team.
Definitely more pitching, yeah.
So Zunino, Yandy Diaz, I don't think is that good.
No.
The Lows, Wallace.
Manuel Margot.
Margot is trash. Dude, this team should finish last in the league in runs.
Really? Well, they beat the Yankees every year.
They're not going to beat them this year.
Oh.
I am guaranteeing it, and we're going to talk preview for the American League tomorrow.
Yeah.
But a good segue for the National League, which we're going to go over right now, Tony.
Let's go, dude.
Let's just talk divisions, and then we'll kind of just talk wild card spots. But might as well start. I mean, we kind of teased it, I guess you could say, yesterday. NL East. So if you could give me your 1 through 5 in the NL East.
1 through 5.
Honest answer.
Honest answer. Non-biased.
Non-biased.
Oh, man. Honestly, it's pretty tough. I feel like it's going to be as close as it was last year, honestly. I can start from the bottom up, I guess. Miami last.
Okay, Miami at 5.
Obviously, 4.
60-win team?
Right. I'll give them 60.
Okay.
Yeah. They got some young talent, some speed, some quick bats. I guess eager talent, I guess I should say.
Alcantara is going to be a star.
Yeah, dude. They still have Jazz, right, too?
Yeah, Chisenhall.
Yeah, dude. He's crazy good. I guess give me the Phillies 4 spot. Yeah, dude. Give me the Phillies. I still feel like Wheeler, he's going to have a hell of a year. Honestly, I feel like they're going to struggle offensively.
Alfonso Soriano.
The Phillies are going to struggle offensively. Dude. With
Harper, worst season.
Real Muto.
Harper, worst season.
He just hate, bro.
No, I'm telling you.
Castellanos,
Harper's going to have a downward spiral. Downward spiral.
Yo, do you hear? It just, you know what it is? You know what it is? Fear.
Yep.
It's fear
100%
of how the season's already beginning for them.
No.
Yeah. I can hear it in your voice.
I'm telling you, dude. No, that pitching will be good. Zach Wheeler again.
Their offense is. I never even would think about their pitching.
Yeah.
Well, you're an idiot.
Yeah. What, Aaron Nola, Tony? What is he gonna have?
Yeah.
John,
honestly,
second week of the season.
Come on.
You're better than that kid. Brad Hand in the bullpen. All right. So whatever. No, you said it. So they're 4th. Who's 3rd?
Give me Atlanta.
And now, why the fallback from grace with Atlanta? World Series champs, Acuna coming back.
Yeah, Acuna coming back, right? But I feel like no Freeman. Obviously, that was probably
Matt Olson.
Come on, dude.
39 home runs.
No, yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be good. But again, in terms of rallying a team, I feel like Freeman was really good at that. Okay. Just in terms of the personality of the clubhouse, because they weren't exactly in for this season,
what
right?
about Austin Riley though? Gonna be pretty good, no?
Yeah, I think Austin Riley, Swanson probably as well. I think their pitching is gonna struggle.
Albies.
Yeah, Ozzy Albies, of course, good. But
Charlie Morton, Ian Anderson.
Yeah, Soroka, nowhere to be found right now,
yeah,
dude.
The injuries.
The
Max
Achilles.
Fried.
Max Fried, of course, but I mean,
Kenley Jansen closing things down.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, dude. All right. I feel like their starting rotation, they have decent 3, but I mean, again, like we've seen Fried get knocked up, Anderson as well. I just think they're going to have what it takes to honestly win this division, which is why I have them in at 3rd.
I feel like I'm like just blanking here for a second. So you have Marlins,
and then I have Phillies and Atlanta, and then
Phillies and Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, no, wouldn't I don't know why I'm still messing this up. So Marlins 5,
right?
So then you have the Phillies 4,
right?
The Braves 3,
right?
Oh, wow.
There's 2 more teams.
Okay,
left.
I got you. Sorry, that was just I'm really surprised who you're going with at number 2 here, though. I have to say.
Who do you think I'm going to pick?
I already know it, but you could just say it.
Picking the Mets go number 2.
This doesn't make any sense, but continue on.
I think Mets big bounce back year offensively. I'm thinking Lindor doing well at the plate. Dom Smith, who we're keeping, been actually looking pretty decent spring season. Alonso bounce back year as well. I think they're honestly, with the way it's looking right now, I know it's kind of tough, but I think that the health of their starting rotation is going to be kind of a question mark this season. Obviously, with DeGrom and Scherzer already on the field.
Does DeGrom pitch 100 innings?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is going to be like literally. I think he's going to obviously the beginning. We'll see him hopefully by middle of May, June. Because again, he's getting reevaluated after 4 weeks, so.
He's obviously antsy too. So
obviously antsy, but he's shut down until 4 weeks, and then I'm sure it'll be a few more after that for him to be kind of totally healthy to start throwing some pitches here. Scherzer, again, I think it's going to be a little iffy beginning of the season. He's got that hamstring tightness already. Again, I think for what I think is they're going to start off slow, and then down the stretch is when they're going to start picking up and picking up some games and kind of climbing up the division here.
How many wins second place? What is that?
I don't know, what was it last year? Like
probably 87, 88.
Yeah.
So right there.
Around there, yeah, definitely.
Okay. And then your division champs.
Give me the Nationals, dude.
Now, I mean, Soto's great. Strasburg, I guess, is still coming back from injury.
Yeah, but he'll be
Corbin's trash, but he's starting opening day.
Yeah.
They did sign Nelson Cruz, a
Correct.
guy that I've
always
liked.
Yeah.
How many home runs for Nelson Cruz this year?
How many did you have last year,
27.
Yeah, I'm going to say 37. Give me 10 more.
Oh, he's back. He's Nelly, back, you get another cycle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think just from an offensive perspective, who's like, who else is big? Carter Keybomb is bombed. Boomed is bombed.
Boomed is bomb? You think so?
What did he hit last year? 160?
Yeah, I think so. Let me look up the rest of the roster, dude. I'm telling you, I think they're gonna have a crazy bounce back here. I know it, dude.
Robles, is he?
Yeah.
Not sure. Someone else that I'm missing. This is bothering. Players.
Nelson Cruz, we know.
Kelbert Ruiz, I guess, is supposed to be pretty good.
Kelbert Ruiz, their catcher. Yeah, dude.
And then
Josiah
Gray.
Dude. Gray, pitcher. They have Cesar Hernandez.
He has a little pop.
Victor Robles.
Oh, Josh Bell could bounce back.
Yeah, dude.
But what do you feel is the strength of their team, though? Is it the pitching? Is it the offense?
It's going to be their offense, I think, honestly.
So I'm trying to envision. So, like, obviously Soto leading the way with Cruz offering protection. And then you're saying basically Bell bounces back and Ruiz bursts onto the scene. I have him as my fantasy catcher in one of my leagues.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. So that would be nice. Honestly.
Yeah.
Does Keyboom do something?
I think more than what you would expect.
Imagine if they still had Anthony Rendon and they
just
give all this money to Strasburg to
be hurt
from
I know it's tough, dude. But yeah, dude. So that's my projection
as far as the National League.
As far as
East
the National League
is concerned. I'll make it pretty short and sweet here.
What do you got?
I actually have Nationals at 5.
Really,
I think pitching is going to be a train wreck. I think offensively they could be challenged. Definitely. I think the Marlins 4. I think they're ascending. A lot of young talent coming up the ranks, and I can't wait to see. Sandy Alcantara could win the Cy Young this year, as far as I'm concerned. I think he'll have a big year. Coming in at 3, though, I'm going to have to go with your New York Mets. I think injuries as well as the usual lack of offense might come into play here. I'm putting them at 86 wins, getting that last wild card spot.
Wow, okay.
In the 3 spot at 86. I'm going to say the Philadelphia Phillies are going to win 90 games. Bryce Harper, first career 50 home run season.
No, dude.
And then you're going to have 40 from Schwarber, 37 from Castellanos, and Didi Gregorius, comeback player of the year, hitting 290, winning a Gold Glove, and stroking 21 home runs.
Preach.
And to top all of that off,
Preach.
hitting a walk-off home run.
Preach.
In the NL Wildcard Series.
Preach.
So just keep that in mind. And then your defending champions, your Atlanta Braves, the return of Ronald Acuna. He's going to start at DH, kind of ease his way back in. Love the addition of Matt Olson. I think it's actually an upgrade, not from a leadership perspective, sure, but as far as just an output perspective, because I think Olson being 28, Freeman 32, going on 33, you're going to see signs of decline. So I love the addition of him. And then Austin Riley might hit 40 home runs this year as well. And then I love Ozzie Albies. And then I like remaking the back of the bullpen. I mean, I know Luke Jackson is probably out for the year with the UCL, but bringing in Kenley Jansen, I think that was big. And I like their pitching. I think the Braves are for real this year, and I think they have a very good shot of repeating. And I can't wait to see the team together. And you must love their catcher, right?
Oh yeah, dude, he was great. He was great when on the Mets too. Loved it.
Oh man, so that's what we got for NL East. Now, what about the NL West, Tony? What are you projecting out West this year?
I guess we'll start from the bottom up here. Diamondbacks last.
Terry Lovello?
No, dude. I really couldn't name
Bumgarner.
I'm predicting at least 3 tantrums on the mound from Bumgarner.
ERA under 5.5.
Yeah.
Under 4.5.
No.
Okay.
5.5. That'd be crazy. And then I guess in your 4 spot, I guess you got to go Colorado, huh?
Big additions. Chris Bryant.
Yeah.
Over under 40 home runs for Chris Bryant.
I'd give him under.
Yeah.
I don't think he's hitting over 40. I mean, maybe it'd be close to like 738. But like we talked about, him going to Colorado seems like he just wants to chill out in Colorado for his, a few years there. I mean, what was his contract? How long was it? 7? Jesus.
I can't believe he signed a
7
contract.
That's unbelievable. And then, I guess give me, I can't really pick. Giants in the 3rd spot?
Huh.
Yeah.
After that 100-win season last year.
Yeah, but I think, Posey's out, dude.
Bryant's out.
Gregorius
sucks.
Yeah, dude. So I feel like they definitely kind of downgraded a little bit from last season. And of course, with how competitive LA and San Diego are, I mean,
lost Kevin Gossman.
Yeah, dude. So I think it's going to be a little tough for them to kind of repeat what they did last season. And then I guess San Diego in the 2 spot. Tatis coming in late, wrist injury, slow start. Machado, although I'm sure picking up some slack. We've seen them. They kind of struggled down the stretch. I feel, they had some significant drop off. Matthew Gabriel says seems like he wants to smoke the ganj and have a Coors at Coors.
I mean, he's not
Come
wrong.
on, dude.
He's not wrong about that.
And then you got to give me the Dodgers in the 1st spot, dude. I mean, come on, they're still the powerhouse. They are Freeman now. I would imagine, dude.
Betts.
It's
Freeman.
Betts. I don't think you're going to see any drop off, at least for the first 2 years, dude.
Yeah.
Of him at LA. Honestly, though, I mean, you can't really imagine.
But you don't think that Park might swallow up a couple of his home runs, right?
Yeah, I could see that, but again, I think he'll adjust well enough to the Park. And again, I mean, when you think about it for the rest of the season on the road, he's going to be producing heavily, dude. I really don't think so. He's a great first baseman, defensively all around. He's like a 5-tool player. You really want to think so. And again, they're pitching with Bueller, and then you have May out of the bullpen. I mean, dude, it's going to be hard to beat them.
Bellinger on the roster mid-May.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen the struggles. You've heard the trade rumors.
Yeah, of course. But I think he's going to stick with him, and I want to see him bounce back. I think he will bounce back.
All right.
He's a good enough competitor.
So your Dodgers winning yet another,
dude.
NL West title.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go. I agree the Diamondbacks are terrible. They got to go in the last spot. And then I would say in fourth, I definitely like bringing in Chris Bryant, but obviously you lose Trevor Story. You've lost Arenado over the past couple of years. No matter who you bring in, they can't get anybody out. The ERAs are always 7. So give me the Rockies there at 4. And then let's see. So kind of tough, just thinking about, the rest of the division.
It is tough.
Yes, right? I guess I'm going to go with the Giants at 3, but I think they're going to be a playoff team.
Yeah.
Led by their pitching. We didn't talk about them adding Carlos Rodon. Obviously, that's pending that he's healthy, but if he is healthy, I think he's a big pitcher. And how about the way Logan Webb, Tony, burst on the scene last year?
Unbelievable, dude.
So I think he's a guy that might win a Cy Young.
Yeah.
And then Anthony DeSclafani as your 3 starter. Alex Wood is your 4 starter. I like that. And the way the Giants are, they're kind of like the Rays of the National League in terms of they'll bring over a pitcher who was pretty good, then has had some bad years, and then he'll rebound. That's what I see with Alex Cobb here. I could see him, nothing crazy, but I could see.
Where was he?
He was with the Orioles. He was with the Rays, the Red Sox. He was all over the place. So I could see him having, a year where he goes 160 innings, maybe a 4 ERA, but gets 175, 180 strikeouts, kind of win some big games for them to get them into the postseason. And then I like their bullpen. I think Tyler Rogers is very good. They're listing McGee as closer, but I think Camilo Doval is going to be their closer come the end of the season. And I think that'll pay dividends. Just the offense. I mean, losing Chris Bryant is an absolute killer. I would like to see them add someone on offense. Austin Meadows would have been a great guy for them to add. But, I mean, you just look at the offense. Joey Bart, Brandon Belt, Tommy La Stella, Evan Longoria, Brandon Crawford, Lamonte Webb, Wade Jr., Mike Yastrzemski, Jock Peterson, and Darren Ruff. And then you have Wilmer Flores, the former Met great, Steven Duggar, and Austin Slater off the bench. Kirk Caselli, the backup catcher. But I just I could see Belt maybe having 30 home runs. I think Longoria will be lucky to have 16. And Brandon Crawford offensively, after being very light hitting most of his career, has picked it up the last couple of seasons, but he's getting older. I mean, Yastrzemski, Peterson, I just feel like they might have the lowest batting average in the whole league, honestly, if you think about it. I mean, who's your high average hitter? I mean, Joey Bart might be the high average hitter at 265.
Really?
I mean, who's gonna be an average hitter on this team? Jock Peterson, obviously not. And Brandon Belt, I guess, in the past has hit like 280 or so. Remember when Wilmer was crying in the dugout because he thought he got traded, then he didn't get traded? That was your New York Mets right there.
I do remember that.
So yeah, I got the Giants at 3, and I think if they had a better offense, they could win a World Series. At number 2, San Diego Padres. Obviously tough with Tatis gonna miss probably at least 2, if not 3 months to start the year. Of course, you have Manny Machado. A guy to watch out for, AJ Abrams, the shortstop prospect. I think he's gonna fill in for Tatis pretty well.
And I would expect Tatis to come back with a boom, dude.
Oh, yeah. I picked him 9th round of fantasy.
Nice, dude. Yeah, when he remember last year when he hurt his shoulder?
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking the
dude.
shoulder. Yeah, I do think he's going to come back with a boom. What would you say, though? Do you think any chance he comes back in 2 months or no?
Tatis?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's young, dude. Come on. He's got no other worries going on.
I hope that he puts the motorcycle away, though. I mean, geez.
Yeah, really. What the hell?
Because, I mean, it's like you understand, like, especially from these players' perspectives, and he's probably thinking, like, oh, this team gives me $300-400 million. They can't own me, tell me what to do. But it's like, man, multiple accidents, like, you might throw away your whole career. I just don't think it's worth it for him.
Dude, God forbid you could get killed. Like,
yeah,
geez,
exactly.
Bro.
Exactly. And, it's not motorcycles, but, like, look what happened to Jose Fernandez. He could still be a top pitcher in the leagues, but we know that boating, that unfortunate boating accident. So you just hate when people risk stuff like that.
Yeah, dude.
So, without him, you're going to be led by Machado. I like Cronenworth at 2nd. I think he's good. Austin Nola, the catcher, good defensively, can hit a little bit. Eric Hosmer, they can't wait to get out of town, but he's there for the foreseeable. You got Kimmich short, Jurickson Profar. I can't believe he's even still in the league. I don't know. He just hasn't even come close to the guy he was supposed to be. But I like Trent Grisham. From a defensive, from a speed, got a little pop, can hit for a decent average. Will Myers, kind of a guy, he's been up and down. But I think he could surprise people a little bit. Maybe a 265, 27, and 80. No more Mazar off the bench. I kind of like that. And then your sleeper here, how about Luke Voigt at DH, Tony?
Yeah, you like that? I knew it.
I mean, do you like that?
Yeah, of course. He's going to be cranking homers this season.
Yeah. So I think he's going to fit in with that team well. And then you look at the rotation. Joe Musgrove, he throws a no-hitter last year. Yu Darvish, a guy that's been up and down in his major league career since coming over from Japan, but he's got the velocity, he's got the stuff to be successful. Bringing over Minaya from the A's, I think that was a big move for them. What do you think about Blake Snell this year?
Give me a bounce back year from him, dude.
I mean, right? Like, he's due for it.
Yeah, I think he is.
What's the whole thing with him, though, in terms of it's like no matter where he is, they're always nervous to pitch him more than like 5 innings?
I don't know. I was honestly going to ask you that. Has he been injured I feel like
a little bit,
right? But nothing crazy.
But it must be a freaking analytical thing.
Yeah, it has to be.
Amount of pitches, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Because we saw what Kevin Cash did with him. And then Mike Clevenger working his way back from injury. But that's a pretty good rotation. And then you also have Lamont as well as Paddock as options to fill in, if they don't trade those guys. So I think the San Diego Padres team is deep. And, I know it's very like cliche, but it's like when Tatis comes back, that's like acquiring an MVP at the trade deadline.
Literally.
So I think that's going to be huge. I can't wait to see this Padres team with Bob Melvin, Tony. Bob Melvin as the manager this year. So I think they're going to win 97 games, but finish in second place because your Dodgers are going to win 104. We mentioned, of course, the addition of Freddie Freeman, and we know about Mookie Betts, we know about Chris Taylor, we know about Justin Turner. Cody Bellinger can do nothing for them, and they'll still win 105 games. So the depth of their lineup, I mean, it is the best lineup, one of the best at least that I've ever seen. Kind of interesting though. They go with Walker Buehler as the opening day starter, kind of passing the torch from Clayton Kershaw. And then you think also about, they have Julio Urias.
Right.
I really like him as well.
Yeah.
I think their pitching is unbelievable. And then bringing in Craig Kimbrell, as closer, I think that was big. I know he got bombed in his spring training debut, but I think he'll settle down. We mentioned kind of the up and downness of him last year, just from being a setup guy, something that he's not used to. So I think, we were saying that kind of really played a role as to why, he struggled. I just feel like there's so much to like about this Dodgers team. And I think, and then how could I forget the addition to Dellin Betances as well? So, a deep bullpen. Just trying to see if there was anybody. I mean, they have Danny Duffy, Tony Gonsolin, whether he starts, whether he's out of the pen.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little soft on him, dude.
Well, you think you're soft on him. How about me on Andrew Heaney? I think they gave him $9 million, Tony.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
To be on the team. I mean, that's
give that guy $5.
You have Blake Trinan. You have David Price. Will Smith, pretty good hitting catcher. And then Trey Turner. I can't believe I forgot about Trey Turner. Number one
guy in the
fantasy,
league, dude. Yeah.
Fantasy drafts. Trey Turner, absolute stud. So your Dodgers are loaded. I think they're going back to the World Series. They are the NL West champions. And that leaves us, Tony, with the best division in sports, the NL Central.
Oh, God.
What do you got for me?
All right, real quick. Talk about number 5. What do you think I'm going to say, dude?
5, you are going to say the Cincinnati Reds.
You think so?
Who are you going with?
Pirates.
All right.
Why?
Brian Hayes, Brian Reynolds.
No, dude. They're destined for nothing over in Pittsburgh. I don't know, dude. I guess, a few good players, but I mean, what do they have going for them? Absolutely nothing, I feel.
Brian Hayes.
Like, what are we talking about, dude?
You don't think he could be good?
I think he could be, but is he going to be good enough?
Nah. You got me there, Tony.
Come on.
Got me there.
So give me the Pirates coming in last. And then I guess you can give me the Reds at that point, dude.
Suarez. Traded away Gray.
Traded away, yeah, dude. Like, what
they just signed somebody. It's escaping me who they brought in.
Let's see, dude. Got Votto, pretty cool. Oh, Jonathan India is good too.
Jonathan India is a star.
He really is. Shogo is pretty decent too. Tommy Pham, old.
Oh, Tommy Pham, I think is who I was
He
thinking
came over from the Padres, no?
He's free agent.
It was free agent,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
But he was on the Padres.
Was on the Padres.
Votto hit 36 home runs last year.
Dude, he is so good. And he's like a great guy too. You ever see him like interact with fans?
Yeah.
Like he's funny in the post-game conferences too.
Mustakis has some pop.
Yeah, dude.
Luis Castillo,
Aquino,
Tyler Mahle,
yeah,
Mike Minor,
Jose Barrio,
Sos.
Yeah, so they have Mike Minor.
Yeah,
let's go, dude. All right, decent pitching.
So they're at 4.
Chase Petty, yeah, they're at 4. I guess give me the Cubs.
Yeah,
I mean, like, cursed, dude.
Wilson Contreras. Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, right. Like
David Ross at manager.
Clint Frazier at right field.
They
do have Stroman now too. Nick Madrigal. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Jason Hayward.
Frank Schwindel.
Frank Schwindel had a nice run as a rookie last year.
I forgot they did get VR too, dude.
Oh, they did get VR.
Yeah, but again, he's a little older as well. Lost a few steps. Hendricks, Ian Happ, Yan Gomez. Yeah, but again, dude, I mean, I feel like nothing just really pops off that page. I would expect, honestly, Stroman to have a similar year that he did with New York. I mean, although really good, we mention him all the time. He's very athletic, Gold Glove. But, I mean, sometimes his contact pitching doesn't really work for him, Like, he just gives up too much contact, really. And then give me the Brewers after that.
Corbin Burns, Josh Hader.
Josh Hader, I would expect to be, going about his business, really. But, I mean, other than that, dude, I mean, they really struggled last season, I feel.
Christian Yelich.
Bounce back year? Yeah.
I think he will bounce back, though, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
But, like, enough?
That's the thing.
I know. I really can't see.
What about, actually, no, that was
Andrew McCutcheon.
Hunter
Renfroe. Again, like Willie Adames.
Willie Adames did really well last year.
Yeah.
Mike Brousseau's not bad. Rowdy Tellez. Jose Urena. Brandon Woodruff.
Yeah. Pedro Severino. Lorenzo Cain was pretty decent, I feel.
Used to be. I feel like he's kind of aging a little bit. No?
Yeah.
Devin Williams. Break your hands.
Yeah, really, though. Colton Wong.
Wong's been pretty good.
Yeah, Wong has been pretty good. Again, I feel like in terms of longevity, Freddie Peralta. I guess that would leave St. Louis.
Cardinals. Now, you're not concerned about the Jack Flaherty injury.
I would say a little bit, but how long is he out for?
They didn't really give a timetable, but it seems like it's going to be a few weeks.
A while, yeah, dude.
You got Nolan Arenado, you got Paul Goldschmidt, Yachty's last season.
Yeah, dude.
Adam Wainwright,
Corey Dickerson,
Albert Pujols,
Adam
back.
Wainwright, Steven Matz, dude. I mean, they're a good team, dude. Tyler O'Neill, fucking massive, dude.
Paul DeJong,
Tommy Edman. Yeah, dude. I'm down with the Cardinals. They also signed Pujols to a minor league deal for 1 year.
Yeah,
think about that.
Any signs of life with Pujols this year?
No. What do you have? What do we back like 170 maybe with like
against righties like 238? Yeah, he's 50 years old though. That's
I know it's
literally is 50.
Isn't he like older than 50? Didn't he lie about his age?
No, he's not actually 50. But I'm saying he like listed, but I think he is 50. That's the whole point.
And dude, come on, Molina too. Yachty.
You think easily though the Central, the weakest division in the National League?
Yeah, easily.
So when I'm looking at this, I'm telling you, Cincinnati Reds last. Okay.
Wow.
I think they just have lost too much talent over the years. Joey Votto can't do it all himself, Tony. They lost Sonny Gray as well. Give me the Pirates at 4. I think Brian Hayes, Brian Reynolds will have big years for the Pirates. Pitching is going to be a problem, but I think they are trending in the right direction. And then at 3 here, you go Cubs, kind of by default. I could see them trading Wilson Contreras because I just think they need to really retool here. I mean, they're still paying Jason Hayward. That was one of the biggest mistakes they've ever made. Kyle Hendricks is their opening day starter. So I don't love the Cubs, but it's just the product of the division. By default, they finished third. Give me the Cards at 2. I think aging roster, injury concerns with Flaherty, bullpen. And I think the problem is your heavy reliance on guys that are early to mid to late 30s, whether it's Goldschmidt, whether it's Arenado, whether it's Yachty, whether it's Pujols to an extent. So I just think there's too much reliance on that with the questions at starting pitcher that I can't give them in the division, and that's why I go with the Brewers. I mean, and I mentioned Burns. Burns arguably is the best pitcher in the whole league. He's really come on strong, and I think he's a guy that not everybody knows really around the league.
Definitely not.
And I think they will this season. Obviously, they lose Severino to the PED suspension that they announced today. Christian Yelich.
What are we thinking out of him? Honestly?
I'm thinking 260, but 40 home runs.
Wow.
I think we saw him during that MVP season. I think, he just dealt with some stuff last year. I think having Andrew McCutcheon on the team, I think that'll help.
Come on.
Hunter Renfroe, I could see hitting 30 bombs.
Yeah, I can see that.
Josh Hader could lead the league in saves easily. And then, Devin Williams, Brandon Woodruff, Freddie Peralta, guy that kind of was top prospect, kind of struggled, moved to the pen. Now he's back in the rotation. Their pitching is big, and I think that's why your Brewers are going to win the NL Central. So, Tony, that leaves us with just our picks. Who's going to be in the National League Championship Series? And who advances from those two?
Definitely Dodgers.
Yep.
Obviously, we got to go Dodgers, dude. Give me Dodgers, St. Louis.
Dodgers and
St. Louis. Making another run, dude.
And then your winner of the National League is?
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers. Yeah. So I did this last year.
Oh, boy.
It didn't work, but I'm going to try it again. I think the Padres pick off the Dodgers in the NLDS.
Really?
The Padres, NLCS versus the Phillies.
Really?
And the Padres get to the World Series.
Wow.
For the first time since 1998. So Girardi
needs it.
That New York influence. That's what we got for the NL. Talk some AL tomorrow.
Yeah, bud.
Good time for now, though.
Oh my God.
World of the National Hockey League.
Oh my God.
In they come. Kevin, what a save by Vasilevsky. Are you kidding me? McAvoy, Frederick, did you get the license plate number on that truck? McDavid, beautiful move. You just knew that Connor McDavid was going to make a statement. What a goal.
All right. So we have 4 games.
Barnes. Mush.
Oh,
JK boy.
No, I just get tight because Tony goes mushcolic when he was asking about why the Rangers lost to the Islanders. And it's just like, enough with the mush, please. That being said, though, we look at the results from yesterday. And you go 2-0, I go 0-2.
We're back, right back where we were.
And here we go again. But, I mean, the Bruins, 3-2 in overtime. And I wasn't impressed with that. DeBrusque with the 2 goals. But to have to go to OT against the Blue Jackets, I'm not buying it. And I think that's why the Bruins are going to be a one-and-done come playoff time. I think they might get picked off on the first round, potentially by Washington. I could see that. But so that they get the win there. Maple Leafs all over Vasilevsky, 6-2. But Austin Matthews might be on the hottest streak we've ever seen in NHL history. Is it 7 straight games he scored, Tony?
That is 7 straight games as of last night.
So just making Vasilevsky look silly out there.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Campbell making his return to the net, 32 saves. That was big for the Leafs, and I think they're getting hot at the right time. But it's just funny. Once again, the story is Austin Matthews, and there's no mention of
Tavares.
Really? Did he play? Do we know if he played?
Yeah, he definitely did play, bud. Let's see. I mean, you gotta say like, oh wow, he had nothing actually. I was gonna say on the line, second line. No, dude, he had nothing. No assists, no nothing. I mean, it's tough. Austin Matthews, 3 goals and an assist. I mean, you're not gonna get a better performance really of anybody from last night. I mean, damn, dude. But yeah, it looks like Tavares, no goals, no assists, 1 shot on goal. Wow, total time. He played 14 minutes. Yeah, really not a lot of production on him at all last night, dude.
You think an offseason trade is in the works?
Possibly. I'd like to see what his contract is, to be honest.
I think it was I want to say it was like $11 million a season. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
6 years, $66 million.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So something to keep an eye out for. But the Leafs are hot. Matthews, 70 still in play now, Tony? Or?
Absolutely. He just scored 3 goals last night. I mean, Jesus. What is he at? 54, right? He's at 51 yesterday.
Yeah.
19, but 3. Yeah, 54. I mean, Jesus, dude.
They were saying on the NHL Network broadcast, I guess the thing that makes him so dangerous is a lot of guys take shots from one angle, but he'll take them from all over the ice.
Anywhere, dude. And he's so quick with it, just phenomenal handles as well. It's ridiculous.
So, congratulations to him for an outstanding season so far. The Blues 5-1 over the Coyotes. Where has this version of the Blues been? I know it's the Coyotes, and I know Vejmelka, Tony, didn't start, so I think that had something to do with it. But
you went Coyotes yesterday, didn't you?
And I said it. You said it. I said it. I don't. Why did I say it? I don't know. And then the Flames squeak by the hair of their chinny chin over the Kings, 3-2. Gaju had 2 goals and an assist. I mean, impressed, not impressed, road win, tough, National Hockey League, getting ready for the playoffs, doesn't matter. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I would be a little impressed. I mean, honestly, it's the Kings. We talk about the Kings. You're kind of soft on them. I think Kopitar, Jonathan Quick, whatever.
Peterson.
They have good. They honestly have good players. What? No, they have veteran players who are good in tough situations like this, where it's kind of a nitty gritty game. They can kind of come back and almost blindside some teams. So I would say, yeah, kind of good job for the Calgary Flames, kind of hang in there. The only thing that I would say is that once again, we see this a lot where Calgary is giving them just a lot of penalties. I think the Kings had 6 power play opportunities, only converting on 1 of them. That is their fault, Calgary. Again, I feel like we've talked about this before. The amount of penalties they give up, that's going to be a real big problem come playoff time when they're playing teams that don't really blink twice. When it comes to a power play, they convert on those power play opportunities. So that's definitely something they have to work on. But again, good squeak by win for them.
Yeah. So another win in the books for Calgary, and on to the slate tonight. And we have the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games, Tony. 5 apiece. Rangers back in action. We talked about it before. What are you leading off with?
Let's see. Let's look at this slate, dude. 10 games, 5 apiece. Brian says. Just taking a look here. I guess with Michael in the room, your New York Rangers will be visiting the New Jersey Devils in New Jersey at the Prudential Center. Rangers looking for a bounce back win here, having a couple, struggling with a tough loss to the Flyers. Tough shutout to the Islanders. They're tired of losing, dude, and they're not going to lose again. Like I said, there was a glimpse of their kind of comeback with the Flyers. Unfortunately, lost in the shootout. Nonetheless, dude, it's not going to go to a shootout. It's not going to go to overtime tonight. I think the Rangers are shutting out the Devils 3-0.
Is it a Gorgie game?
No, I don't think so, dude.
Did you go starting goals?
I have not yet, but Shesterkin's labeled first. Let's look it up real quick right now.
The daily face-off. What would we do without it, Tom?
Honestly, dude, that's where it's at.
Gorgiev likely. I don't even want to hear it, Tony.
Doesn't even matter.
I do not want to hear it, though. No, because you just poo-pooed what I said there now, and then I said it the other day, and you said, dude, it's not going to be a Gorgie game. Did you not say that?
I did say that.
All right, so I just want to make sure. I think me and Galot.
Doesn't matter, dude. Doesn't matter. Something. I'm not soft on Georgiev. You are.
You got very soft on Gorgiev, and then he had the big win against Carolina, and then you're all rowdy.
No.
Yeah. Dude. Anyway, you go Rangers there.
I will go Rangers there.
What was the score again?
3-0, I said.
3-0. I am gonna go with the Panthers over the Maple Leafs. I know it's crazy. I'm going head on right into a hurricane here with Austin Matthews. But the Panthers are just better than Maple Leafs. It's a back-to-back spot, backup tender. Masaryk, I'm sure, will be in goal. And I just think Florida's a lot better. So give me the Panthers here, 6-2. Tavares with both goals, getting back on the map.
Wow, dude. I got a pretty interesting line for you here. It looks like Pittsburgh is minus 115 against Colorado tonight.
Backup tender.
But still, though.
I don't know
it's not. It's not.
It's not a backup tender?
Temper's
Do we have injuries?
Dark is in there, dude. Injuries. Kadri is out, but I mean, come on.
Isn't he their best player?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nah.
But come on, dude.
Well, I mean, I think the reason, it's a little aggressive. I think
it is a little aggressive.
I would take a pick 'em. I'd be okay with that. But I just think the fact you look at the Penguins, you know, they've been so inconsistent. They've had that lack of offensive problem from time to time. But the whole thing is here at the end of the day, they're still 22 games over 500. So I think that's why at home and then down your best player, you know, you have a great goaltender in Jari. I think that's why.
Yeah, I guess so, but still, dude. I mean, I would expect Colorado with the you know,
They got Rantanen. Seems to do that from time to time.
No, it's totally fine, dude. But you look at the rest of their roster. There's McKinnon as well, dude.
Who's the
Cogliano,
the record-breaking defenseman, or is that on Florida?
No, it is on Colorado. Cale Makar. Oh my god, dude. I mean, come on, dude. Samuel Girard. I actually think he might be out too. But come on, dude.
So you got two guys out, so there you go.
It doesn't matter.
You're going
dude.
Avalanche.
I'm going Avalanche tonight. I'll keep it close. 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah.
Definitely check that one out.
Yeah.
So that's 7:00 Eastern Plus. I'm gonna take the red hot Edmonton Oilers here on the road, laying 190 in San Jose at the S&P Center at San Jose. They're trash.
Dude.
Meyer, the 5-goal game seems like it was 5 years ago.
Wow.
The season has really unraveled, and the Oilers are heating up. They're a team, I mentioned it probably a week or two ago, you do not want to face them in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Correct.
Edmonton, 7. Sharks, 1.
Wow.
McDavid, 4 goals.
4 goals. All right, my next pick. It's Barnes' favorite pick for me. Who do you think it is, dude?
Wait, hold on. Let me just.
Oh god.
You are taking. Just give me 1 second here. It's either the Bruins or the Canadiens.
Ooh, I'm going Bruins. They are traveling to Detroit. Back to back. I don't care.
Can you admit that you're addicted to taking them though?
They're a good team, bro.
He loves them.
Unless they're playing the Rangers, you will
It's because
not
of Anna.
pick the other team.
It has nothing to do with Anna.
Yes, it does. Boston.
All right. So
That's
go
why he has a
Bruins.
soft spot for
So
them.
let's hear the bullshit reason why they're going to win. You can talk now, Tony. We get it.
Oh, Tony.
All right, dude. They're in Detroit.
And that's the reason, because they're in Detroit, right?
Wait, what?
I said that's the reason, because they're in Detroit.
Oh, obviously, dude. They're against Detroit. Talk about a absolute shit show unraveling of a season. I mean, they were somewhat, fiddling with being a little over 500. They're now 26-34. They've lost maybe their last 10 games, I think.
Wow.
I don't know if you can look that up for me, but they maybe 7, maybe. But they've just been on the absolute fritz. They just lost back-to-back to Ottawa, 2 of all teams, getting blown out 5-2, both games. And then, of course, Boston, great team here. Swayman, dude, is in net, who is their backup. Which, I mean, dude, it's like Swayman is still really good.
6
Swayman and Allmark 6.
Yeah.
But still, dude, they're absolute trash. There's no offense to be found. Larkin fizzed out, bro. I mean, he's sitting around 64 points right now. I feel like a month ago he had 29 goals, 29 assists, and now he has 35 goals, 29 assists. Like, he hasn't really been producing a whole lot, dude. So give me the Bruins here. I know Barnes is heavy on the back-to-back. They're going to lose now. They're not tired. They're going to be totally fine, dude. Give me the Bruins here, 4-1.
Oh. I am going to go with the Carolina Hurricanes over the Buffalo Sabres. at Key Bank Center in Buffalo. I know Aho, for the first time I said it right off the bat, is going to go the old 2 goals, 1 assist. Thompson might put one in for Buffalo, but not enough as the Hurricanes defeat the Sabres 5-2.
Wow, dude. That's all right. Not enough. It's all right. I guess the next game, I mean, you mentioned the Canadiens. I don't know. Not yet, dude. I'm going to go to Dallas tonight. I'm picking the Islanders. Dallas.
Your favorite.
They're not my new favorite.
After seeing them beat the Rangers.
Absolutely not.
You picked them a couple times recently, though.
I have, dude. New York on a 4-game winning streak right now. Obviously coming off the shutout to the Rangers. They also just beat the Devils 4-3.
Lucky.
You know, they're a team that I've talked about that they have so much talent that is just kind of inconsistent. It seems like they're getting some type of a consistent role here from other players. From Barzal is finally producing. Brock Nelson as well is leading the team in points. Dallas, I feel like, is coming off of a kind of a tough loss to Seattle, dude, losing 4-1. It's not something you say very often. I think they're tired. They have a lot of old veteran players later in the season here. Give me the Islanders. Give me 3-2.
I hate to do this to you, Tony, but I'm jumping the gun here.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm going with Ottawa.
Really? You're picking Ottawa, dude.
I like Ottawa. I think, terrible record. I get it. But I just think when we're talking Canadiens, there's not much to talk about. And I'm going to say Ottawa here gets the win. Total set at 6. I think it goes under 3-1 Senators. And one more time, how do you say that guy's name?
Who?
On Ottawa.
Chachuk?
Chachuk.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I will not forget that name. Chachuk.
Right,
all 3 goals.
My mom says, hi, fellas.
Hello.
Hi, Mom. Geez. So, all right. So what are we left with here? We're left with Wild at Preds.
And then the Blue Jackets, and the
Philly.
Flyers.
Oh, dude. The Flyers are at minus 135 here. That's an interesting underdog, dude. I don't know, dude. Flyers at home. Worst fucking power play in the league. Columbus looking to bounce back. They're on like another 7-game losing streak, I think, as well. Give me Columbus, the underdog in Philly tonight. I just don't think, although, Philly did a pretty good job against the Rangers a couple nights ago. Seems like they've been scoring, 3 goals here in the loss to Toronto, only 1 goal against Minnesota, 4 goals against Nashville, 3 goals against Colorado. I mean, I guess maybe they'll be able to score 3 goals against Columbus, but I feel like Columbus can score 5. So give me Columbus 5-3 against the Phillies. Phillies against Philadelphia.
People call them the Phillies sometimes, though, honestly.
Yeah. So that leaves you with your favorite team to bet.
The Predators and the Wilds. I go back and forth this, but I'm going to go Wild.
There we go.
Done with the Predators. I hope they eliminate the franchise completely. Let's see. So Minnesota, Kaprizov in company. I think Fleury's in net, if I'm not mistaken, Tony. But let me say this.
In net, Fleury, confirmed.
It is going to be an onslaught. 6-1, the Wild. And the Kaprizov has 3 goals and 2 assists to dominate the game. Marc-Andre Fleury, 44 saves in regulation as your Minnesota Wilds pick up the victory.
I would agree with you normally, Barnes, because that is a good pick there. But for some reason, whenever you pick whatever you pick with the Predators, they do the opposite of that pick. So I mean, I don't know. You never know.
With my emotions,
they really are, dude. It's really a shame. You're never going to Nashville ever.
Oh, it's a great place, honestly.
Yeah, me too, dude. I'm down.
Why not?
Preds game.
Nah, I mean, if they're playing the Rangers.
Oh,
why not? Right?
Yeah. Oh, I'd be so down.
And then
or Bruins for Tony.
I'm not a Bruins fan.
So an update from the Nationals-Mets game, 12-0 Nationals
I
here.
saw that.
Bottom 5, Alex Claudio on the hill. And then, let's see, are the Yankees even playing today? Night game? No game.
No game.
Oh, no. 1-0 right now.
Really?
Anthony Rizzo at the dish. I just want to see if anybody went deep. Just to kind of close it out.
How's Rizzo doing today?
Rizzo 0 for 1, but we did have an RBI from Aaron Hicks, as well as hits from LeMahieu, Gallo, and Judge.
Let's go Hicks. Big season for him, baby.
And Manny Banuelos, who just got optioned to AAA, 3 scoreless innings. So that's what we got. Honestly, what a show. What a show. Life, Tony. So much to keep talking about this week. Obviously, 2 days away from the Masters, 2 days away from opening day. The NFL keeps turning on as well with some moves. We had that trade with the Eagles and the Saints yesterday. So the Saints now have 2 first-round picks. So something to keep an eye out for. We had, Bobby Wagner just signed, I think, the Raiders last week. Forgot to mention that. That's a big move for them. So yeah, and then the draft on the 28th. So the good times keep on rolling. And of course, let's keep commenting, liking, and subscribing, checking out all our archives on our YouTube page, as well as the merch at downtimetv.com. Enjoy the day, enjoy the games, and we will see you mañana.
Mañana. Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.